Hi there, this is Joanne Perry. I live in Moncton, New Brunswick in Canada. And I just want to come on here to explain how I started out with Stampin' Up! Many years ago. So, because there's a starter kit right now, and I wanted to talk to you about that. So, I'm just going to start by saying what made me join Stampin' Up! So, first of all, I didn't have any idea about this company until I was walking through a Christmas market in Moncton. They call it Christmas at Turner's. And I was walking through and I noticed in the corner of my eyes like a lot of Christmas stuff, and it looked like all gifts, and there was cards and scrapbooking pages, everything, and it was all pretty because you know how our Christmas paper is pretty, and it attracted me. And even though I was not a crafty person, so I just walked in there, and then I seen Julie, a girl that I was working with at the time at Royal Direct. I said, "What are you doing here?" And she said, "Oh, I'm just here with helping my friend out, Evelyn." So she introduced us, and so she said that she was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and she was pretty new in Moncton. I think it was only like a year after that she was there, and so she introduced us, and then she said to her that, hey, Joanne, she's a Pampered Chef consultant. You were looking for somebody. So Evelyn's eyes just got big. She said, oh my gosh, yes, I've been looking for a consultant for a while. I want to have a party. And I said, oh, okay, cool. So then we started looking at all the stuff around, and she explained me what Stampin' Up! Was. And I said, well, if you're going to have a Pampered Chef party with me, I'll do a Stampin' Up! Party for you if you want. So we exchanged information, and she came and did a party here, and we were overwhelmed because back then the catalog was really thick. There was so much stuff. And, but my friends were all liking it, so the party went well. And then I went over to her house later and did a Pampered Chef party. Jeez, it's hard to say. I'm thinking Paper Pumpkin at the same time. But anyways, so once we did these parties, like we really clicked. We became good friends. Our daughters were just a year apart. My youngest, like I said, Maxine, she was just a year older than her daughter, Grace. And we had a lot of coffee dates and kiddie playtime because it was before they went to school. So we were both at home at the time. I was working part-time. I was at Royal Direct, but I worked the evening shift at the time. And so we spent a lot of our afternoons together, or mornings, and we did some stamping, and then I joined her stamp club. So it was a monthly buying club that you commit to, and every time it was up after the 6 or 8 months, I would rejoin, go to another cycle to buying stuff. And she kept saying, Joanne, you should sign up because you would get a discount at least on your orders. And I said, well, I can't do that. I'm too busy. I work. I have 2 kids at home, and I do Pampered Chef. But then, and she said, okay, well, maybe one day you'll be ready. And during Celebration, for those of you who know what Celebration is, it was an annual promotion. She decided to do an opportunity event at her house. So she invited all her customers, and for some treats, and she explained to us all about the business and answered all the questions we had. And of course, during Celebration, well, there was a lot of free goodies if you join. So I decided to give it a try. I said, well, I'll just join just to get my discounts. But I wasn't the only one. There was I think 5 other girls that decided to join too. So we all learned together. And we had our regular gathering, let's say, team meeting. But Evelyn was pretty new at this too at the time. So we all learned everything together. And then, so I joined, and I started getting my discounts. I was loving that. But it was hard doing my quarterly sales. And so my original friends who were at the parties, they at the party that I had done, they started helping me out. We would get together, do a little class, and then we'd put a little order in. And then some of them decided they would do a party. So I would go do a party then, and they invited other friends that I've never met. And that's where it just ballooned over. Like it just rolled over that I had a circle of customers. So today, well, actually, February 2026, I'll be celebrating my 20th anniversary with Stampin' Up. So you can see how you never know what's going to happen. And I made a lot of friends during these 20 years, either locally or at conventions. Like, so I was able to go to all these conventions in Salt Lake City. We would do that, and there was some local events in Truro. There's and all just the Facebook groups that you are part of. So a demonstrator is part of a community, and that's where you make new friends and you share ideas, and yeah, you all learn together. So this is it. This is how I started out with Stampin' Up. If you're interested, let me know. If you have any questions at all, let me know as well. And currently there's a promotion. Like I said, it's only good till the end of October. I forgot to say that today's October 25th, I think. I turned my phone on so I wouldn't get distracted. But we're in October, and this is a special that's going on till October 31st. So you can choose between two starter kits. You can either pay $48 and you choose $165 worth of products, or you can pay $135 and choose $252 worth of products. So that's, either way is a really good deal. So if you're interested in that, you choose one of these two. $48 or $135, and you get all of these goodies. I know this is backwards for you on the screen, but I will be posting it on my Facebook group and everything, and I'm setting a newsletter out right now. This is why I'm doing this video, because I wanted to attach it in that newsletter. All right, so if you're interested in joining my team, which is called the Creative Chicks team, I would love to have you. And we are going to start doing monthly virtual meetings, because we don't all live in Moncton. So I have demonstrators in Nova Scotia, I have some in BC, I have some up north in New Brunswick, and in Quebec. I'm trying to think of all the other places they live. They're all over the place. So we will start doing, because we did try in person meetings when we were all local, but now it's too hard to get everybody together, and but virtually it's much easier. So if you want to be part of our team, let me know, and I'll invite you to our Facebook group as well. Okay, thanks. Bye.